we talked about mind, correct? Our conscious mind. This conscious mind is always moving. Moving means it moves from past to future. This mind is always wandering between past and future. It never remains still in present. That is the problem. Do you agree? All the time we think of future, worries about future, and whatever happened bad about that in past. So our mind is dragging you from past to future. So our mind is always oscillating. It is wandering between past and future, never remains in present. Because if your mind remains in present, then there won't be any thought. Thought cannot remain in present. You just try, because tomorrow we will try that, all these things, exercise. Unless you exercise this, you will not understand properly. So you understand, when you are in present, there is no thought. Thought will only come when you are in future or in past. Are you with me?
Yes.
So in present, what happens? In present moment, you are always happier. Why? Can somebody tell me? In present moment, you are happier. Because I talked about divinity and all these things. So can you answer this? When you are in present, you get all the happiness, you get all the intuition, good ideas, everything you get it when you are in present. Why?
Because they are not thinking about our future and they are not worried about what has happened.
But spiritually, what I will tell, you are accessing the divinity. When you are present, you are accessing the divinity. Morning only I talked about it. This life force is how it is. Life force is a divine power, ever present, divine consciousness, divine intuition, and divine bliss. So this ever present life is ever present in present. Am I clear? This life force or this ever present life is ever present in present only. It cannot be present in future, it cannot be present in past. Is it possible? Our life or our existence, our presence is always there in the present, not in the past or future. Am I clear? Am I clear? So when the ever present life is in present, if your mind is in present, you can access it. Clear, no? So our presence is now and here. Our presence, or you can say our life force, is nowhere else. It is now and here. So if you want to access that force or access that power, divine power, you have to be in present. That is your address or appointment. You get the appointment with the God when you are in present, otherwise there is no appointment. Because He is not there in the future, He is not there in the past. When He is in the future, that time also He is in present only, that time. When in future, when you talk about God, He will be present that time. So He is always now and here. So if you want to access that God and get everything out of it, you have to be in present. Am I right? And mind will not allow you to remain in present. That is the problem. Mind will drag you always in future worries and past problems. Am I clear? So now, how to bring the mind in the present moment, that you have to think. In present, there are no thoughts. There are no thoughts. Thinking stops when you are in present. Now, 2-3 more things I will tell you about a spiritual aspect of how to use in your day-to-day life. He has taught you about mind moves from thought to think, correct? So that is a part of worldly life. Whatever you want to achieve in life, what you have to do, from thought to think. So you think of positively the things you want, correct? And then you will get it because of subconscious help and all those things he has talked about, correct? So here we are going from thought to think. Now you have to go to thought to thoughtlessness. Thoughtlessness. So somebody was here last time. He asked me, he was a doctor, he asked me, is it possible to be in a thoughtlessness stage? Is it possible? Do you think it is possible to remain in thoughtless state?
Meditation.
So tomorrow we are going to try this in the morning, how to become thoughtless. I'll give some exercise there and you will test that, how to become thoughtless. So we are now, our spiritual awakening or spiritual improvement or spiritual development is what? You have to go from thought to no thoughts. Correct? And in no thought state, you are always in present and you always access the power of God. Power of God means you get the divine power. That's why when you are in sleep, deep sleep, you are always energetic. When you get up in the morning, you feel energetic. Why? Because in the deep sleep stage, no thoughts. In the deep sleep, you don't have any thoughts. Am I correct?
Yes.
Because if you think, then you cannot sleep. Because as soon as your thinking stops, you go to the sleep. So there is always a from the awake stage to sleeping stage, there is always a, when the thought thinking stops, that only time you go into the deep sleep stage, correct? And in the deep sleep, you get full energy. In the morning when you get up, you are fully energetic. You are fresh. Why? Because you are thoughtless. So now if you can do this in the awakened stage, then you will enjoy that also. Not that whole day you have to do this. Because our thinking is little bit a problem for us. It is a disease. Right now we talked about thoughts as good and all those things we have talked about. But really in normal life, thinking is a disease. Because we go on thinking, means incessantly, just continuously you are thinking, you have no control over the thinking. It is involuntary control. There is involuntary, there is no control. The involuntary thoughts are coming into your mind and disturbing you. Correct? Disturbing you. There is no control on the mind. Because he must have talked to you, 60,000 thoughts. 60,000 thoughts every day comes into your mind. How many? 60,000. And out of that, 95% are repetitive. Same thing. Same thing you go on thinking, same thing you are going. So 95% are repetitive thoughts and which are not good thoughts. Repetitive good thought is okay, what he has taught you. That if you repeat same good thought, it will come into the, it will go into subconscious and it will result in your life. But our thoughts are always wrong thoughts which we are repeatedly thinking. That is a noise in your mind. There is a big noise going on in your mind. Constantly you have dialogue with your inner mind, dialogue going on. If you do it loudly, people will call you mad. Am I right? When somebody loudly do the dialogue to himself, you can see people sometimes they just saying something to them. Then what we call? Mad. But we are also mad because we are not doing loudly, but in our mind only, continuously we are having a dialogue with yourself